Hello everyone. If you are digging razor clams this fall, bad at digging, or have weird interests, this might be the video for you. And I actually prefer digging in the fall because the spring season can be too easy.
Baby.
Be sure to check official regulations. A game warden last year told me that someone used AI to check and they received a huge fine because the season was closed. We tend to catch our limits 99% of the time, and the only time we don't catch our limits is when there are 20-mile-per-hour winds while raining. Oh, and never go out when there's lightning. My mom's already been struck by nearby lightning. It is possible to catch clams during rain and high winds. It's just that the holes are barely visible. I've always recommended using tidetime.org to check for low tide. I've used many other sites but find them inaccurate. Trust me, you don't want to be digging when the tide changes and you thought you had an extra 20 minutes. I always recommend digging in the surf when you are out digging on days with plus tides, which we will show you later in this video. But just notice how many digs it takes as I get closer to shore. You'll also have more luck seeing clam shows during a minus tide. In the next couple of clips, we will show you how to find clams while digging in the surf. Digging in the surf is a little bit different because you'll need to find shows or clams that are actively feeding. Hopefully, we will be able to show you how we spot them. To start by digging at a 45-degree angle or just by aiming the handle towards your waist. If you feel a crunch at the bottom of your gun while digging, pull the gun up a little bit and dig at a 60 to 90-degree angle. Okay, and now let's start looking for clams. I get a lot of people that ask me how I find clams in the surf when I've marked the hole before the wave came in. You can also find them feeding, which I'll show later in this video. Since razor clams reproduce in late spring or early summer, you may dig up some smaller clams. Luckily, they just keep getting bigger with every day that passes. If you keep digging small clams, it may help to wait till the tide gets lower or go farther into the surf.
I'm sorry. Stepped on her.
When I do find a female Dungeness crab with eggs, I just throw them back so I don't end up stepping on them. Now, here are my tips for finding larger clams. While my family digs any type of clam hole, I tend to go for keyholes or large donuts.
And if you look over here, feeding razor clams can appear as V's underneath the water's surface. Just be cautious digging in the surf. A 1-foot wave can turn into a 3-foot wall of water once it hits you. It will also help to have a pair of waders or bring an extra pair of clothes while digging in the surf. And if you don't have covers on the handle, it may help to wear gloves to prevent blisters. And because the handles can get really cold in the fall and winter. You can spot the tip of the razor clam siphon. It can appear white and disappear in an instant. I also want to apologize for the angles in the next couple of clips, just because I don't have someone to film me dig.
It's a big one.
I've also received a lot of requests for cooking videos, and I'll be sure to work on that this year. I just haven't been able to keep my limits the last couple of years. So be sure to check in for those recipes. And I'll see you then.